guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Griffin. If you're returning, I really want to say a huge thank you. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. But if this is the first time you're being part of the big family, I really want to say a huge thank you as well. We are glad you're here. We are happy you came. We are just too excited because you are here with us today, guys. So I have something very amazing I want to share today. Like, guys, I do understand that a lot of you is already on to Lithuania. You've applied, you've gotten your admissions, you've done like series of stuff, you paid your school fees. It's just for you to apply for visa, and there are no visa appointments, so it's like very frustrating. You're trying to meet up, schools are going to start like pretty soon and nothing is happening. And when you reach out to the university, they're like encouraging you for you to start up the classes online. Guys, that is it, because if you start up online, you can be able to meet up with other students. But there are a few things I really want to explain to you guys, so you have like proper understanding of what you're doing before you start. Now, when you start your class online, guys, be warned, you're using your school fees. So you should be able to understand that you're learning. If God forbid, I'm not wishing you, peradventure you get denied the visa, the school is not going to refund you full tuition fee, because they are going to subtract all the ones you've learned from the university before they give you the remaining one, which is to say that if you did the entire semester and after you apply for visa, you're not issued visa, the school is not going to refund your school fees. So to be very sure, make sure you really want to do this online, because you cannot do the online and after visa is not given, you want your full tuition fee back. It's not done that way. To avoid that problem, to avoid misunderstanding, that is why I'm bringing this video your way, so you understand what you're into, so you decide properly if you really want to do this or you don't want to do it. Okay, so some of you have been asking me countless times, can I go to another country to apply for visa, Lithuanian visa? The answer is no, because you do have a VFS in your country, so you are not allowed. The only people that can be able to go to, for example, Dubai, for example, like Turkey or South Africa to apply for the Lithuanian visa are people like the Ghanaians that don't have VFS. Any country that don't have VFS can be able to travel. But if you have a VFS is like you having an embassy, so you cannot be able to go outside the country to apply for a visa. So I just hope that answered those few questions. So today, guys, Lithuania is cheap, but there are other cheaper countries. I'm bringing your way. Guess the country. Guess. Portugal. I know, right? I want to talk about Portugal. Things I searched about Portugal, I looked into Portugal and I found out that most of the schools are pretty cheaper than the universities in Lithuania, and the application process are not very difficult. So, and also they are accepting HND students, so I'm going to come with that video about HND. But first and foremost, I want us to start talking about the universities in that country first. Let's know how many universities we have in that country. So we just want to be versatile. That will enable us to be able to search properly and know what we're searching for. Now, as usual, first and foremost, I just picked up like a few questions I just want to answer. Is it expensive to study in Portugal? This is the first question. Now, tuition fees for bachelor's and master's degree average around from 950 to 1,250 per year, which is to say that from 1,450, 1,500, 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, depending on the course, depending on the university per year. So there are cheaper universities in this country. What about the cost of living? The cost of living is very cheap as well, but became slightly expensive due to the inflation that is happening in all countries. So it's not just in Portugal, it's everywhere, all over the world. Even in Lithuania, inflation, I talked about it. I'm going to leave the video in the link to that video where I talked about cost of living in Lithuania now on the description box, so you guys can be able to dive in to see what is happening as well. So going further, let's talk about it. Can international students work in Portugal? International student is permitted to work like 20 hours, but during the holidays when you're not doing anything, you can be able to work like 40 hours. So that's not a problem. You can be able to study and work in Portugal. Okay, that is not a problem. Does Portugal have English universities? Now, most of the universities in Portugal is being taught, they have more of their language, the Portuguese courses and language, but they also have like private owned universities that are taught in English. But within those how do I explain, within those Portuguese universities, they also have English taught program, which is to say that it's not totally everything in Portuguese. They still have English taught programs in their universities, okay? And somebody might be asking, how long can international students stay in Portugal after studies? So it's still the same thing that they are doing in Lithuania here. After studies as an international student in Portugal, you can be able to just stay for 1 year and be able to search for a job for you to work. Why? Don't forget, you can still work while you're studying. So if you're already working, no need to be searching for a job again. But this is for people that weren't working and they finished school. So like 1 year is the duration for you to be able to find a job that is compatible with your qualification. Okay, so what is the minimum wage in Portugal? The minimum wage is at around 618 euros, which is about like $680 per month. And you are able to like work, of course, from 18 years older. Of course, we all know. Is it easy to get a job in Portugal? This is another question. The growing number of international companies based in Portugal has made it very, very easier for people to be able to get a job in Portugal. For example, if you study things like IT related courses, marketing, you have things like real estate, tourism, business logistics, name it, you can be able to find a job due to the presence of international companies that are a lot in Portugal. Now, fine, how can I convert the student visa to a working visa? There are a lot of questions that people ask, and sometimes I look at it, but we just have to search for these informations because they are there. You can be able to do that, but first and foremost, before you do that, it's like similar thing that they do in Lithuania. You have to make sure that you have an employment offer, right? When you do, then you make the application within 30 days, and after which, but that 30 days has to be within the expiration of your student visa. Then if the application you made for the working visa within 30 days is approved, then what do? You go apply for your residence. Can I bring my spouse to Portugal with student visa? This is another huge question someone is looking at, someone really want to know. Yes, like we all know in Lithuania, they don't have dependent visa. In Estonia, you can be able to cross, then after some time you bring your family, which is the same thing they are doing in Portugal. Yes, you can be able to bring your family as long as you are a non-EU national that is holding a valid Portuguese student permit. You're entitled for your spouse to join you, minor or dependent children, for them to be able to join you, okay? And apart from that, you still need to provide like an evidence of their relationship, okay? So you cannot just come and tell the government that, okay, so the person is my family, so the person is my child, and when they go to check, they find out that that person is not being established. Now, let's dive into the universities for we to be able to know the universities that are available, what they are doing, what is the course program like. Okay, now, 26.1% Portuguese Republic with its great climate, have a very good climate. And Portugal also have a very good landscape, and the lifestyle there is very, very great. Which is to say that Portugal have like 16 public universities and more than 30 private universities, okay, that offer like good quality educations. So now I just want us to look into those 22 universities that is found in Portugal, and we are going to just state it out. So should in case you want to apply to this university, we just take your time and do the application without anyone assisting you. That is if you don't want our services, but if you want our services, we can be able to assist you as well, totally dependent on whatever you want and how you want to do it. So now the first university that I found was the Atlantic University, and the second one is the Autonomous University of Lisbon. The third university is the Catholic University of Portugal. The fourth university is the Coimbra University College of Arts. The fifth university is the Fernando Pessoa University. The sixth university is the Infante de Henrique Portuguese University. The seventh university is the Lusíada University of Lisbon. The eighth university is the Lusophone University of Humanities and Technologies. The eighth university is the Madeira University. The 9th university is the Modena University. The 10th university is the New University of Lisbon. The 11th university is Technical University of Lisbon. The 12th university is University of Aveiro. The 13th university is University of Beira Interior. The 1st university is University of Evora. The 17th university, University of Lisbon. The 18th university is University of Mihol. The 19th university is University of Porto. 20th university, University of Algarve. 21 university, University of Açores. While the 22nd university is University of Trás-os-Montes and Alto Douro. So guys, there are a lot of universities. That's the 22nd university. There are a lot of universities in Portugal, so we're just going to be checking, and also I'm going to be bringing your way the best universities in Portugal. So first and foremost, these are the list of universities. Some of these universities are already recruiting for 2023, and the good thing is some of these universities, guys, are accepting HND or ND holders. So should, in case you're seeing this video, my recommendation will be for you to take a look at it. Take your time, check for those universities that are accepting HND, that are accepting OND, or you can come to us. If you cannot do it, we can assist you to apply. The reason is because you all are putting your head in one basket. So I'm just here to share that there is a different country with a good university, which is Portugal. Let's dive into Portugal together. Let's see what they have. So guys, that will be the end in this video. It's just a very short video, just to make you guys understand that there is another country. Okay, so should, in case you have anything you want to say, any information you want to hear about what is happening in Portugal, just drop it on the comment section, guys. Drop it on the comment section, and I'm going to just pick it up from there and we'll dive into it. Don't forget to look into these 22 universities. If there are more universities, then of course they're going to come on the next video, but I'm going to be talking about them. Is the cheapest universities in the next video, so you can be able to dive in. And among those universities, some of them are already open, so that is what we are looking for. So guys, no need putting your head in one basket in just Lithuania University. Check out these universities, and should you have any questions, do not forget to reach out to me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends. Please, 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 I'm begging you guys, share this video so your friends can be able to see it and they will benefit as well. Okay, that's the end. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.